What's up, y'all? Welcome to Therapeutic. It's your home of therapeutic girl talk. Listen, today's conversation, actually, I'm going to take the inspiration from a movie, too, that I just watched. And in the movie, the girl had been talking to someone for a long time. But basically, she had already, even before she met that person, she had already purchased a wedding dress. The question that I have for you ladies is, do you think that a person should purchase a wedding dress prior to, even meeting someone? Just have it. Buying the wedding dress in faith.
No, Nikki Parker.
Period. He's giving delusional. Okay, that's a perfect example.
Nikki did that.
That's literally Nikki.
She was mad because Kill had cut into it.
I remember.
But she's like, "Mama, you wasn't gonna use it."
Oh my God, that's
a whole.
She was about to pull it out though.
Yeah,
she was
that's
a whole
nother combo. Because yes, don't do that. I think it's not necessary. And so from my perspective, obviously, if I'm not, I guess I would never want to do that regardless. But what if that's not even your style anymore? You know what I'm saying? What if you buy this dress and then 5 years from now, maybe you can't fit it, or it's not your style, or even the fact that you don't have any prospects, or you're not engaged. To me, it's just crazy. I guess.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's not like buying a new dress for, maybe I'll go on a date. I'll save this dress. Because even if you don't go on that date, you can wear that dress. Mm-hmm. If you don't get married, you just, especially depending on how much the dress costs, you've wasted X amount of dollars. But what is your reasoning behind
That's
it?
my
Is
question.
it like a faith thing?
Why?
God, I believe it. That I'm gonna get married, so I'm gonna buy this dress in
Exactly.
faith. Why are you doing that? You can have faith and not buy the dress.
Was there an explanation?
And yeah, in the movie.
In the movie, actually, I think she had the dress for maybe a previous engagement. Actually,
Now that's different.
so it's a little different. But this is what happened though. Her new boyfriend found out that she had the dress, and so she was kind of freaking out. I don't want him to think that I already had the dress. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. She didn't want him to think she already had the dress?
It's coming to play.
Yes. She didn't want him to think that she already had the dress.
Okay, so
Her new boyfriend.
okay. She didn't want him to think that because she didn't want him to think she got this dress in the hopes that he would marry her, or the fact that she's been there before.
That he would marry her.
Yeah,
she was
she's
holding
being
on to
weird,
it.
right?
Yeah.
But
That
in
is
general, it's I think there are people who buy things in faith. They may get a wedding dress saying, I believe I'm going to get married within, a few months or within a year. I don't have any, perspectives out there, but I just have faith to believe that it's going to happen soon. And they may buy a dress in faith. Do you think it's doing too much?
I'm not wasting money.
I don't want to be pessimistic, but what if you don't?
Yeah. What you gonna do with that dress?
What you gonna do with the dress, baby? Because they ain't cheap.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not wasting that amount of money. And like I said, you can believe that you're gonna get married and you don't necessarily have to buy a dress. And my mind just keeps going. There were wedding dresses that I thought were cute years ago that there's no way I would be caught dead wearing that now.
That happens. It could literally happen with your own wedding dress.
Yeah.
Honestly. The dress you actually get married in.
Oh.
You could love it then. And then years later be like, dang, I wish I would have chose something different.
Yeah.
And it could also set an unrealistic expectation about getting married. You gotta wake up and look at that dress in your closet every day.
And then get sad because you haven't
Because you ain't got
worn
right. You ain't gotten married yet.
Do you feel like it forces your attention to be on this one?
Yes.
life
You're essentially unconsciously creating an idol about getting married. Because you got that thing up in there.
Okay, but what happens if he finds out? Say you do start dating a guy and he finds out, we're not using the movies scenario to where her explanation is, I bought this because I was privileged. But what if he finds out that you have a wedding dress and you have bought it in faith?
I got secondhand embarrassment right now.
What you do? What you say to that brother? What do you say to that brother?
I think the only thing exactly. The only thing you can do is be honest and hope that he don't think you crazy.
So it ain't mine. I was holding it for.
This is my sister.
This is my. She was actually gonna come get it, but they cut it off.
Especially if he finds it early.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He found out early.
The only thing that would make it better is if he already has his tux. Then it's like, oh, so we on the same page. That mean God that
If I'm giving Nikki Parker and he giving Nicholas Parker.
Okay, they're the Parkers together at this
Okay, because there's no to me, and it's just me.
Okay.
There's no explain. Why do you have that?
point. Yeah, it's giving very.
That's
much
like to me. That's like having a crib when you have you're not meant like you just have that because you want kids in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Just let those things happen when they happen.
That's actually.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's actually a little deep.
Yeah, just
Because what if someone gets a crib because they always wanted a baby?
yeah.
like that's
That kind of gets a little weird. Though.
That's
and so
weird.
is the wedding that
I
gives
see.
weird because at the end of the day it's something that you desire and you can have faith and believe that God is going to give you that in time without getting those things that could possibly, like you said, they could depress you. If you've had that wedding dress in your closet for 5 years and you were believing God to get married in one, that's depressing. Like I stepped out on faith, then you start questioning maybe
Where you at, God?
Yeah.
And then you mad that you
You
wasted
did that.
time. No.
Okay, what if a man buys a ring in advance in faith for a woman?
Oh, baby.
It's
It's my duty to say yes or no. You do what you need to do, brother.
No.
No, then you're being a
No.
double standard.
Yeah.
You're a big old double standard right now.
But is there okay? But when a man buys a ring,
No.
oh, you're saying like if they never met a woman yet, they just
Yeah,
Don't do that because you need to buy that.
no.
You need to
Look,
buy that ring based on.
Let me make that clear.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
I thought we were talking about buying a ring from a woman, like they were new.
That's true though, because you are buying a ring for any woman.
Right.
I need you to buy a ring
For
for me and
me.
mine.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I
And
get
even
you.
with your wedding dress, my dress is gonna be something that I know my husband is going to like.
Yes,
He's gonna like me in
absolutely.
this, not just any old. No, because at the end of the day, what if your husband, he's okay with you having this real fitted, so you know what I'm saying, and you done bought like
Tool and
or vice versa. You bought something really sleek, but he like, baby, you got a body that's mine. Like, could you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No,
Is it different
just
if
wait.
a man gives a woman a ring that was like passed on?
what that mean?
Like I've seen it.
Like, like a
This is my
grandmother.
grandmother's.
If your woman wants that, I'm not gonna, unless I know what the ring was. I'm more than likely not gonna
Like
want that.
some ruby or something.
I think that's kind of sentimental.
My cousin, his wife wanted that. Like I think it was her grandmother's ring. And when he talked to her parents about the fact that he wanted to marry her, they're like, "Oh, this is perfect because this is really, so." And they're, but that's what she wanted. So it depends. That's why you can't make these decisions without that person being in
That's
your
true,
life
yeah.
because you don't know what this person likes yet. It's not. Yeah, that's just weird to me. Like just
weird.
Sister said,
wait.
let's frame that ring of your grandmother.
Right. Okay. Period. We can put it in a drawer.
Let's put it in a safe deposit box. And but much respect.
Oh,
you know what I'm
shoot.
saying? Like we can, but it also, I guess it depends on if it a lot goes into that. I don't
I
know.
can just say we gotta go get my grandmother's ring from the bank.
Cause if grandmama's, but seriously,
I'm hollering.
it has to.
Oh shoot.
Cause every ring is not cute.
It can't even be in the house. She said a safety deposit box.
No, that way, so it's always safe. That's where you put your important documents and
Screaming.
We can't even put it in the safe in the house.
No, listen.
The safety deposit box.
If we get robbed, grandma's ring is always safe. If I forget a combination.
What if the bank catch on fire?
Okay. What if it was robbed? Open all them boxes. Baby,
They
grandma,
got
dog. True, I done been in a robbery. They got time.
Listen. I'm just saying, it should be in a safe space. Okay?
Oh, she said I do not want that. You give me my own.
I want my.
But I do see what you're saying as far as a person buying a dress for their mate.
Yeah.
People don't talk about that, but that is a part of that's really true. You buy a dress
And you're
for that person that you think that they would love how you look at it. Of course, it's how you look at it too, but you want him to be like, dang.
like, oh, this reception gonna
That's
be
my bag. I want my man to cry. Period.
Yeah, well, alright, got married, but he cried too. Cried at the
They had.
reception. cried at the
He cried at
reception.
some point, baby. If you ain't crying,
It's on film. No.
Listen, because if you don't cry, I'm gonna pinch you.
So you ain't cried through none of this day?
Right now.
None of it?
Right, let me just.
I need to see a few tears.
But
Okay.
yeah, what do y'all think about that? Do y'all think it's okay to buy a dress in advance in faith? Do you think that that's kind of spooky and that, you know, there's another way to show your faith for
And if you already had, no shame. Just
No shame.
Tell
Like,
us.
no shame.
What was
Yeah,
your
that's
reasoning
true.
behind it?
That gives a different dialogue. What was
Yeah.
your reasoning, your thought process
'Cause
about it?
It could be something that we haven't thought of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Maybe
that I
you feel-
shut me up.
Maybe God told you to do
Right.
it.
Yeah.
It could sound crazy to us,
Exactly.
but
Yeah.
baby, that's your journey. So I don't know.
Yeah, maybe your faith was really like, it's never
It was
gonna happen.
there.
And God
Yeah.
was like, go ahead and get it because it's happening.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I haven't had that experience yet.
Me either.
In that case, of course, we're talking about a very surface level.
Yeah,
I think
very,
there
very
are
surface
levels.
level.
And then I do believe that although certain things may sound crazy to people, it's like, I know for
It
sure.
makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, we can't argue.
And
with
more
what-
power to you.
More power to you.
I support you.
Well,
Absolutely. We ain't gonna talk bad about you. We just, what you got going in your life may be different from ours. And that's all right.
Delusional over here. Mix right over there. Perspective. baby. Subjective.
She
Perspective.
says the
But here's the thing though, even with Nikki had that dress for a specific person that wouldn't think about her. Now, I wouldn't suggest you ladies go out and do that.
Don't pull a Miss Parker.
Don't pull a Miss
And that's how these chicks was talking about Miss Parker's story was a love story.
No,
it wasn't.
That was this
No, it
one.
wasn't.
Listen. I'm not saying it's a love story that anybody would want, but at the end of the day, to her, that was her love story. That's her love story to her.
To
So
her.
let it be her love story. I'm just saying there's different examples
Yeah.
of love stories. Because people think love and basketball. Hey, you
Love and basketball,
like this man.
But it was
leave
very
his
much
wife.
toxic.
Yeah, and then the same thing with brown sugar. Y'all
Yeah,
love
that's true.
Again,
Y'all know
this
I
man
feel like
done
that's a
left
love
his
story.
wife for his friend.
It was given
And people
Jezebel.
think that's a beautiful love story, and I just don't agree.
But you just,
a love
you just
story
said it's
nonetheless.
theirs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's their
it's theirs.
love
Yeah.
story. It's not necessarily right, but
it's
it turned.
theirs.
They got married, so hey, love was in there some way, somehow with Nikki and Professor. Did he deserve her? Absolutely not. But she
I
gave
feel
him
like-
a good man for the Professor.
I feel like she probably got bored with him and ended up divorcing him.
That's your after story. She got bored with the professor.
And then she
Listen,
lost all that weight. She looking good. Yep.
like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow us at Girl of Beauty on Instagram. And drop down in the comments and just say whatever you got to say about this video. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye bye.